game playing Madden 20 on all Madden. So it's on the difficult level. And I just lost the game. Yeah, I just lost the game. So we're gonna see how this goes. It's crazy.
Bring your lunch pails, fellas. I need to see that workman attitude today. We gotta get better today. What I want to know is, who's ready to get better? I'm ready to work today. You ready to work?
Ready? Alright, let's do this practice.
Ready, go!
Ah, that's some booby.
Let's go! Hey, say go!
That was close though.
Ready? Ready. Ready.
Come on, dude. He's not looking.
Set, hut. 15 on it. 15 on it. Ready.
This dude with the butterfingers.
I think we all know what today was. Today simply wasn't good enough. We have high aspirations as a team.
We'll do that
want to
again.
get there, we got to raise our game. Today was not good enough. Next practice, I want it better.
This tight end. He dropped it? Bro, come on, dude. He's not catching the ball. He is not catching the ball. He gonna catch the ball on the last one.
I think we all know what today was. Today simply wasn't good enough. We have high aspirations as a team. If we want to get there, we got to raise our game. Today was not good enough. Next practice, I want it better.
Let's see how this gonna go. See how this gonna go.
Camara Drive-In. I'm Jonathan Coachman. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, 2017 Offensive Rookie of the Year. Alvin Kamara. Fresh off.
All right, Coach, thanks. CA Sports coverage of the NFL has us on the west coast of the Sunshine State. Downtown Tampa's the spot, Raymond James Stadium. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the New Orleans Saints and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Oh, dang.
And his guys are going to start their drive right at the 20-yard line. So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. And a glance here at the man calling the plays under center, their 6'4" quarterback.
And I liked what his head coach told us about him this week, that no matter what happens, whether he throws 7 interceptions or 7 touchdown passes, he's the same assertive leader in the huddle on each and every play. He can throw the 7 interceptions, just blame the football, blame anything else, and still carry himself like he is the man.
It's like you, assertive in our production meetings.
Well,
What you talking to?
ordering dinner,
I was
my
just going to say.
That's where I go.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Time for a look at our starters here on defense. They're in the spot statistically that you don't want to be in against the pass. Number 32 in the league, dead last.
And when you're getting ready to face the number 1
This
overall
is crazy.
offense in the NFL, it does not matter where you rank defensively because you got your hands full. You don't know what you're going to face, but you know that that's a strong unit that
Yo,
you're getting
pass
ready for.
interference,
Shot
yo.
taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Are you
Well, that certainly
serious?
looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, and have them back on their heels.
They'll call that a punt of 59 yards.
That's
Tough to
crazy.
do better than that. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10.
Ready, set.
They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28. And the Buffet boys, the O-line, hopefully they're ready today.
Listen, you got to feed them first. But if you do, you usually get a great product out on the field. And when they play well, the quarterback can't wait to feed them afterwards.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's 2nd and 8. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Let's go.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Hilton
Yes,
nowhere
sir.
to escape, and he goes down.
But that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye, that happened fast, and a big sack. Running with Kamara. And an alley
Yo, that is
He's at
holding,
the
bro.
40, the 20, 10.
That was
Touchdown,
holding.
New Orleans. Alvin Kamara with touchdown number 7 on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this
Yo, they
opening
cheated.
quarter.
That was holding.
An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
That's crazy.
The Tampa offense ready to... drive started. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards. They'll run on first down.
Good gracious, they run.
And the play goes nowhere.
They got back there.
Near the 40 at the 39. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. 2nd and 11. Flushed out right. Throwing right, and that's complete. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. So a look here at the key inactives, and we got this list before the game down on the field. They tell us the same thing every time, don't they? Next man up.
No excuses. Be ready to play. That's the mantra of every organization. The key is having guys on the roster who are capable of filling in and playing at a high level. That's when you know you've drafted well, scouted free agents well, and stocked your team just the way you're supposed to.
The Bucs passing game looking good on this drive. It's a 1st down. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. A little bit of space there for the 1st down run, as that's going to get him about 5 yards. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team
Good
in
little
terms of points
space.
scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number.
Oh, shoot, I pressed the wrong button. Oh, my goodness, yo.
He's at the 30. 10. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
I pressed the wrong button. I meant to press
This
L.
defense looking like they have come to play the pick 6, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visits. What do we hear during these drills? Pass.
That was my mistake.
Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Oski, that's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
Gonzalez good on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will be taken in at the 1. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. And now, Charles, this becomes a pretty important second drive for them. They're already down a pair of scores here in the first quarter.
As you noted, they're down 2 scores, and to me, they're down a possession or a service break if this were tennis, right? Because they just gave one up. Only their second drive now. Run their offense, try and get back into the game that way, and then look for some help from their defense.
Trying to forget about that pick 6 last time out.
No. Goodness, dude.
You need your wide receivers as blockers. Sometimes they get a hold.
The big runs are often a result of what they do on the perimeter. In this case, got caught holding, and this one will come back.
Back to throw here. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Oh, he is struggling.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Flush to his right. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
2nd and 4. Looking for Evans, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 47. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining.
It's all Madden getting on my nerves.
as we step aside here in this second quarter. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But it's the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about it. Just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. From the gun on third down, Hilton completes it to Samuel. And he coughed it up. And the Buccaneers have it.
Oh, my goodness, man. Oh, my goodness, man. You just sit there and just lay there. And I get up.
We've seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
That's somebody.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Following the fumble recovery, Hilton, he's going to air this thing out deep for two. Got a man open. It's Thomas. It's a touchdown for New Orleans. Michael Thomas. His second touchdown on the season. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Well, that didn't take long. The turnover instantly almost turning into points.
And when that happens, a lot of teams have the mentality of let's strike right now. You've got them off balance after the turnover or the takeaway. Let's go get it. And that's exactly what they did.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he will be brought down here
at about the 17-yard line.
Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. And for him, it's been pretty limited involvement down on the scoreboard. Maybe time to turn to this guy.
And you know me well. Winning games to me means starting with the running game and continuing to press the running game. Maybe you go away from him a little bit now, but bottom line is he hasn't touched it enough to make a difference.
Well, they haven't established that running game yet. The question is, will they? And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down. This quarterback now 5 out of 10, 50% throwing it. Not so hot, but he does have a first down. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size and these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. On third down, Sellers. And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards. That'll be good for 6, but now it's 4th down.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Escaping the pressure right.
Go, 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 go.
He can run for it, and he will. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first.
My team running slow on that.
A little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception. Really a bad throw, so maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
They go play action here on first down.
Oh, shoot. No, throw it. No, it's interception.
Back over the middle. Oh, that was dangerous.
Oh, man, he should have caught it.
Threw it into coverage, almost picked. But
man,
instead, they'll keep it on second down. So line of scrimmage still to 39 on 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. It's a short one here.
Come on, man. Our juke is weak.
That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9.
Oh, shoot.
And this is going to be incomplete.
Come
Fair to
on.
say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also
We're
not
going
getting a
for
lot
it.
of help out there either.
Yeah,
We got about
you
3
nailed it
touchdowns.
pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously, one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
Now,
Hey,
meanwhile,
come
they go for
on, man.
4th down and
Thomas is not
it's
catching.
incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. Throwing on 1st down. Hilton, that's into the hands of the tight end Boyle. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
Well,
The
yes.
Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Ready? 8, read. Here we go. Here I come again. Ready?
Here's a 2nd and 7. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
Here we go, T. It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
On 3rd and 2, Hilton.
Come on, man. That's holding.
And that'll wind up incomplete.
All that time.
Bold
That was
play call
holding.
there. Now it's 4th down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face,
All
it
that
just shows how
to
difficult
get to the
it is to
quarterback.
pick
That
apart
was
his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
This is crazy.
So they recovered the fumble, but ultimately could not take advantage of the short field.
Definitely a lost opportunity right there. I mean, they were in prime position to put 6 on the board. Ended up settling for 3.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. They haven't been able to get him on track. They haven't been able to get this offense on track. No points so far.
Maybe it's time to start
It's like
doing
we're
a
running
few
in slow
different
motion.
things. Throwing the ball a
What is
little
going
bit.
on here?
Maybe featuring other people touching it for a while. And then you've got a chance to come back to it when things have changed a little bit. They have to make an adjustment.
There's still time for it here as we sit in the second
Bro.
quarter. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true.
And he's taken down here by
Goodness,
the
man. You
Saints.
didn't even throw the
Now
ball.
the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts.
They might well
As
kick
they'll
it
stop
because
the
it's too
clock with
close.
12 seconds to go in this first half. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Escapes the defender. 51 yards on the punt there. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. A good starting spot for the Saints as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. So we've come to
Man, my
halftime
defense
after a very
sorry.
one-sided beginning to this one. We now proceed to the start of the second half. Set now to go for the 3rd quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. This is taken near the 13. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. So here are the Saints to take over. They've got the lead right now. You remember last week they defeated the Carolina Panthers here. Good momentum. of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They start the second half with Kamara. And he'll be taken down, but
defense not even trying, yo.
Midfield. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
Looking to throw. Hilton, he gets it to Thomas. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. It'll be a Saints first down on a gain of 16 yards. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Here's Kamara out of the pistol. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
To throw on second down. Hilton, he's going to find his tight end Boyle. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. From the gun on third down. Hilton, that's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. Give him the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play. Back to the ground, it's Kamara. And he's not even able to get back to the line of scrimmage. Now there's also a flag down, and it's in the area of holding. So some holding over on the left side of that O-line.
And I know for the guys trying to move those big defensive people, they'd love for them to stay in one spot, but they move around so quick and so fast that sometimes you just have to grab them.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Deebo Samuel was the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down. Going quickly here to Thomas. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
Now that was well defended, and as a cornerback, what you're taught when you see a wide receiver screen, either you get underneath the play before the blocking forms, or you're going to have to fight your way through it by getting through some blocking. That was a really nice play there.
A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the 3rd quarter.
And as a defense,
man,
this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field.
Slow motion.
They're really excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
Here comes the Buccaneers offense. They get their first reps of the second half. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Leaping, and he makes the grab. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. And for the Saints here on 3rd down, an extra defensive back on the field. They'll look to throw. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete. Another drive comes and goes, still nothing on the scoreboard.
Yeah, and when the second half comes, you know, it's real easy to get discouraged and wonder if you're ever going to get things started. You just got to fight through it. Got to keep pounding away.
Dancing to his left. He may try and run for this. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. So that's the second time this game they've given it up on fourth down. They're now 1 for 3 on fourth down conversion tries.
But they must feel good about what they're doing, right? They continue to go for it on fourth down. Give the defense a lot of credit, though. They've stopped them 2 out of 3 times.
What the heck is wrong with my defense, bro?
That you have dialed up and ready to go and you think are going to be successful. Not so far in this game.
My defense not even trying.
Operating from the gun. Hilton. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. And just one man in the backfield here. That's Kamara, second and goal. They'll give it to him up the middle. And he pushes forward, but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
Ready? 30 base.
Back now in Tampa. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. They'll look to throw on third and goal. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
After the field goal, here's Gonzalez to kick it off. This is taken at the 3. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Defensively, you said coming in earlier in the broadcast, the magic number was 20 points for you. That's what you thought they would have to hold this offense to, or less than that. And, wow, they've done that in a big way, haven't they?
And not only have they done it, they put themselves in a great position to win this one because holding them down was paramount. If they could get it done, well, guess what? We see the end result. Right now, they have their eye on victory.
And leading here in the 4th. Clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and try to figure out which play to run and just lost track. And
for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off at the 36, and he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find
yeah, we lost this
and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Here we go on 2nd and 12. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 13 yards as the quick slant keeps the drive moving.
10 logo. I know he ain't got it.
Back to throw. Hilton. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
The quick slant caught. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal. The Saints on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. Hilton looking for Thomas. He's got him. Touchdown, New Orleans. Michael Thomas. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Saints take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash in for 6. So another score there. And often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the 4th quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. This is taken at the 3. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw.
Oh my goodness, he's going to throw the ball. He just sit down and just let him come to him. You already been pressed the button. I already pressed the button.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. He's going to air one out. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. The Bucs on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This will be 3rd and forever. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by
they have all my main people covered, yo.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The
both the circle and the square.
They've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
What the fuck? Bruh.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
Yeah, this one,
that one good for 37 yards.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Ready to go.
Delay of game, offense.
And that'll set him back 5. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Following the penalty, it's Kamara.
Bro, defense is not even trying.
They're inside the 25. It'll be a Saints 1st down on a gain of 16 yards. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here 1st and 10. Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19.
They're trying to run the time down.
Give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I don't think they're wasting no time after the game is over.
On 2nd down, Kamara. And he'll get them inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to him back.
Ready, set. Come on. Check. 45. Come on. Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together. Shoot. Watch the shoot. Defense.
Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. The gain of 5 that time gives him the conversion and makes it 1st and goal.
It's crazy how they
eyes
not
deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
So
they got
this
me
one,
on
a
this
victory
one.
here for New Orleans. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They
Win
were
some,
incredible.
lose some.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one, and that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, off a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory. So for New Orleans, they climb back to 500 now at 3 up and 3 down. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Buccaneers,
That's crazy. Dang, that was so close. Oh, I forgot. Dang, I can't play that until I get my PlayStation Plus renewed. Dang, I forgot about that. Oh man, hey, killed us on that game.
Hey everybody, it's the coach. This is Madden Football on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got what should be a good one between the Miami Dolphins and the Carolina Panthers. With that, let's get up to Charlotte. Standing by, our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, thank you. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is in uptown Charlotte, North Carolina at Bank of America Stadium. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Miami Dolphins and the Carolina Panthers. The Panthers kicker Graham Gano set and ready to go as we are off from Charlotte. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. So here come the Dolphins now as they get set to take over on offense. Leading them out is going to be their quarterback. That's the grizzled vet, Ryan Fitzpatrick.
One thing that I think Ryan Fitzpatrick doesn't get enough credit for is his toughness. This is a guy who plays through injuries, but it's also being mentally tough. Knowing that everyone's always trying to move him out of the lineup, trying to find a replacement for him, yet he continues to battle and has earned the total respect of his teammates.
Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down. And here now a look at the Dolphins' offensive unit.
I remember when Laramie Tunsil was coming out of Mississippi and I was evaluating him for the draft in 2016. Ended up writing down a description that I tended to like, and I'm going to use it here now. He's got feet like a receiver. He's got a body like an offensive lineman and hands like a boxer. Put it all together, and you got a heck of an offensive lineman.
Calling a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a third and about 5. Third play here, this opening drive, as they're up against a 3rd and 5. From the gun, Fitzpatrick. And down he goes. Fitzpatrick sacked. Luke Kuechly in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards. And that also leads to 4th down.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their own 23. To throw is Newton. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. When we look at this unit like we are now, Greg Olsen has become such a reliable target in this league.
Loves to be considered the #1 option in the passing game in the offense he plays, and he lives up to it. Knows the defense is set for him, knows how to beat him.
The ball's out. McCaffrey lost it.
Bro, come on now.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get them home, the next guy comes.
That's caught inside the 20.
Yes.
And he'll be marked down deep on Miami's side of the field. A big play there for the Panthers. 46 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Newton going to hand it off to McCaffrey. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain followed by a sizable loss here. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Newton eluding the pressure right. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
Throwing on 3rd down. Newton looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Come on now.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that.
Oh, dang, they didn't put this. I
Yeah,
forgot to put
once you
this
get
on
one,
this part.
defensive teams think they come in bunches.
But that first
In
game
the
was
end, the opening
man,
drive,
bro.
Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get
I had to
something
take it
out
off
of that
all Madden
drive,
on this
and
one
they did
'cause
that. 3 points, they won't turn that down
My
at all.
eyes are already
And no
trying
run
to keep
back
up.
here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but now Drake loses the football. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Now a draw play with Drake. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's Drake. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack.
What's up?
Remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
If you're new to the page, definitely hit that subscribe button.
Fitzpatrick now from the 50. And this is caught. It's Parker. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. Fitzpatrick finding his tight end, Gesicki.
That's
and
crazy.
he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. Play fake. It's Fitzpatrick. On the move to his left. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Brian Burns able to run him down for a loss of a yard. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you. And you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen.
Defense.
Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
On 3rd down, Fitzpatrick. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had to fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. They start on the ground with McCaffrey, and he'll take this up to about the 7 or 8 yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. On 2nd down and 4, Newton. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
On first down, Newton. He's going to air it out deep for Hogan.
Come on.
And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. Second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Newton. Got a man complete. It's Chris Hogan. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeout. As they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. From the gun, here's Newton. He's going to air it out deep for Hogan. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. 30 yards there, and of course the first down as well. Well, that certainly changes things.
Yeah, I think the thought process is they take this lead into the locker room, run something simple here and run the clock out. Instead, they get the big play. Now they have a chance to increase what they've done in the first half.
He's got the first down and more inside the 40. He'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's 1st and 10. Draw play as Newton gives to McCaffrey. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. From the 25 on 2nd down, Newton. And they got the hook up. This is Olsen. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. So we've hit half. You want the 3rd quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. This one fielded at the 5. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. Out come the Panthers. They'll have it first on offense in the 3rd quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. Into double coverage, and it's
he threw it to the wrong person.
Picked by Eric Rowe. And his guys
he threw it to square, and I pressed
at the 37-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with the way this offense is played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Yeah, they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the 3rd quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Appreciate you subscribing.
They stay on the ground with Drake. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
This is crazy.
The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for third down. Now Fitzpatrick. Now they go screen. It's complete. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. The screen does get him 9, but it also brings up a fourth down.
They dialed up the screen pass on third down, and for a second it looked like it was all going to come together, and they had a chance to pick up a first down, but the defense got there and finished it off.
This one angles out of bounds at a good spot in the coffin corner. And they're going to mark this out of the 5-yard line. They decide against going for it on 4th and 1, maybe to the dismay of their offense, but hey, a nice consolation prize down inside the 5.
Nice consolation prize indeed. So maybe the offense is upset, but they showed confidence in their defense by punting it away.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's got a man, complete, and mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. It's a gain of 34. Well, that'll help get you out of danger. So much for playing it conservatively back towards your own goal line.
That aggressive mentality, sometimes you can use it, and they did there against a defense who probably thought to themselves, there's no way they take a shot here. This defense.
And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, Carolina. Christian McCaffrey, 61 yards. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. This will be fielded at the 8. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
No.
Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone. And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that. Throwing on second down, Fitzpatrick, and he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Now Fitzpatrick, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Kingwall short with a sack. That's 315 pounds of man right there. And they weren't in zone coverage, they were in man, and each man did his job. And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down. A terrific return, 30 yards all in all. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
They'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down. Throwing again on second down. Newton to the right side, and he's got more complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Give him 18. It's a Carolina first down. Newton now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10.
Oh, shoot.
Newton throwing complete to Samuel. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. And we're back now in Charlotte. It's the Panthers out in front and in control of the football as well as we begin quarter number 4. Oh, nice move. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Dang, all that
Last run
for
got a
a gain of
couple.
2.
Here's 2nd and 8.
Darn it.
Now it's Newton. He'll buy some time right. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. Charles, thinking back to what you said in the first quarter, that part of the magic elixir for a road victory for these underdogs was going to be winning the turnover battle. Well, they only have 1 right now. Look at the scoreboard.
Yeah, not exactly playing to the form that I subscribed, right? When you talk about winning that turnover battle, that evens things out, especially for a road team, especially for a team that's an underdog.
So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but they still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. And the Dolphins getting set to go here. And you're still in this game. I mean, yeah, you haven't scored. Offense obviously has struggled, but you're only 2 scores down, so all hope not lost.
Not at all, because we were talking about the NFL, and teams can score fast in this league. Quick strikes, you're right back in it. You're exactly right. Keeping hope alive.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Fitzpatrick. And he finds Parker here. Complete. And it's a fumble. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And he takes it into the end zone. It's a fumble recovery and a touchdown for the Panthers. The offense, they've had some sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that one, and it could be the backbreaker.
From a defensive perspective, if the offense is going to be sloppy, you've got to take advantage of that. And that's what they've done all game long.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. They had the big play on the fumble return. They were looking for the 1-2 punch, but they couldn't get that 2-point conversion.
And I have to wonder, were they scheduled to go ahead and kick the extra point, but after a play like that, you talk about the 1-2 punch, right? It's a momentum play. Go for 2 and really try to capitalize, and that's what they attempted.
We got this.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Fitzpatrick on 1st down. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on first down.
Really read it well, didn't they? Because they didn't bring the pressure that they expected. They covered all the passing lanes. So once you see it break down as the passer, I think in this situation, you're throwing it at the feet of your back to make sure no one picks it off, or you throw it away, throw it over the sideline. Don't try and freelance and try and make a bigger play. There's really no one else running a pattern that should be open.
Second down, Fitzpatrick. And he hits Drake. And they'll get him down here at the 23. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle him after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and lead the game out that way.
He'll get 17 back there, but it'll still lead to a fourth down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth. This quarterback now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. First and 10. Fitzpatrick. And his throw here's incomplete. Nick O'Leary, the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down. So now second and 10 after the incompletion on first down. To throw is Fitzpatrick. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The sack by one of the most consistent D linemen in the game, Gerald McCoy. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Third and long for Ryan Fitzpatrick. And that is incomplete. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting.
Oh, he was looking for Parker, but it's intercepted. It's Shaq Thompson here with a pick. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. Parker, the intended target.
So many times we end the game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Panther first down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10. Rolling to his left. He finds his man, the tight end Olsen. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Out of the pistol, McCaffrey. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage.
Dang.
Second and 10 coming up. Throwing here, Newton. They'll roll him out right. And this one incomplete. So the clock stopped now with 20 seconds remaining. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion.
Check three.
Back to throw, Newton. And that will be caught by Moore. He's got a Panthers touchdown. DJ Moore there to make the grab. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. I tell you, Charles, you play to the final whistle, I get that, but there are a few folks that might not be too happy with that score late in the game with it already well in hand.
You seem a little squeamish about that last score.
I struggle with it. I struggle. But on the other, the argument, I get it, on the other side is, hey, do something about it. Stop them.
I guarantee you, I know who was really excited. Fantasy owners who had them. Hey, listen, get the points for me. They're not worried about hurt feelings or anything like that. That's just new age stuff.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he hits his target. It's Kenny Stills. Now whistles and a timeout call here. Not sure of the point of this, but they'll stop it with 4 seconds to go in the game. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. One last shot now for Fitzpatrick. He's going to let it fly. And this is dropped and incomplete. Well, there's a metaphor for how this one is gone, as time has run out on this ball game. So this one is over. A victory for Carolina. And this was truly a total team effort, Charles, on both.
Alright, y'all. I'll let y'all. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment. Peace.